Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. John Hand is my name. Today, let's talk about the role of the students, university students, or high school students. So long as you are a student somewhere, what's your role in conservation? We say that everything that happens around us comes from nature. Population today is highly constituted of youth. What role do the youth have, or how can they contribute to the positive, healthy being of the environment, of nature? So, one way in which I realize that youth could be very, very much involved in is participating in awareness creation of these resources that are available to them by nature. When you participate in activities that create awareness of such benefits you get from the environment, then you will be contributing positively to environmental conservation. If you participate in a cleanup, a walk, a debate concerning conservation, where two or three people are gathered, you might get much information than when you are thinking alone how you can participate into well-being of the environment. So when a forum is created, when you're invited to participate in one, apart from teaching others, you'll also be learning how you can make your environment a better place. We have the social media, Facebook, Twitter, Podium, YouTube. These are mostly free resources. You have 2,000 followers. One person can change 2,000 people. How many people are on Facebook? If at least even only 1 million people post something about the environment, they will reach so many people with the same message. So the youth, you have a role to play in creation of awareness on the benefits and the well-being of the environment. Then also students, you could come up with projects that will make sure that there is sustainable development. Something that when we are doing development today, it does not affect negatively the well-being of human race in future. For example, you are free for 1 hour each week, or 2 hours or 3 hours. You can come up and form a club and do a tree nursery, or even mentor children's home in doing tree nursery. And even you will learn more methods on how you can better the species that should be grown. If you have a club that should generate income, you can do a simple project for tree nursery. You can also do academic research work on some of these endangered species that are threatened by climate change. By the way, it's here to stay. We are just trying to mitigate it so that the impacts are not that much. So you can come up with projects that will help the society appreciate. If you're having a problem of elephants, then come up with a project, do a research on how or which better ways we can conserve these mammals. It's about a species that is colonizing. So an example is Prosopis juliflora. You can do a project that will help us appreciate these plants and also reduce the level at which they affect the well-being of human beings. One other way of how you could participate in environmental conservation as a youth is through education. When you educate your peers, when you are with your cousins, when you are at home with your brothers and sisters, when you are in a classroom, we are waiting for a lecturer or a teacher, just ask why do we nowadays have this problem? You might be the only one out in this world that has the solutions. And if you don't participate in these such discussions, maybe the solution will not be there and people will continue suffering. So you might be the only one with the solution. Why can't you exploit it? I've talked about clubs. Form clubs and come up with initiatives that can make the well-being of human beings on this earth to be bearable. Maybe the last one, not the least, is through appreciation of the services provided by such facilities in the environment. Do an orchard. Do a resting places like the one I am here. Come up with a nature trail, somewhere where you don't have to have a class for you to meet as a club, or you can meet in the nature trail where you are in the natural environment and you appreciate. Do fruit trees if you find that the big trees is quite a challenge. We have pawpaw that don't even have proper stems, but you can appreciate them. So please, brothers and sisters, the youth, if you don't act now, no one else will come up to act on your behalf. Be the hummingbird. Hummingbird is a small bird in the forest, but there's a story told about hummingbird that when a forest fire broke out in the forest, all animals were running away from the forest, from their habitat. But this hummingbird, though small, she said that I can change this situation. All the elephants left, all the hippopotamus left, big animals, lions left, but the hummingbird, with the small beak of it, went to the river, brought water in its beak, comes and pours into the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, several trips, until even the big animals were ashamed. So you may be the only person who can ignite that thing in your family, that thing in a place of work, that thing in your place of study, your WhatsApp group. Just post something of environment. Someone somewhere might learn out of it. So, dear brothers and sisters, you have a role to play. Join the movement, Green Culture Movement. Let everything that you do be green. John Henry is my name. Thank you so much, and more posts on environment coming. Have a good morning, afternoon, and night. Thank you.